Hey guys, Braden here. Welcome back to LCW Productions. I'm here with a pretty exciting video today. I will be going over the top 10 LEGO Star Wars UCS sets that LEGO needs to make. The preference of this video was to guess the next May 2025 UCS set. Unfortunately, that already occurred. It was revealed that it will be the LEGO Star Wars Jango Fett Slave 1, which is awesome. To be honest, I completely missed that. I did not put it on this list, but nonetheless, I am still going to give you guys my top 10 sets that LEGO should make. Before we get into that, please like the video, comment down below what other sets you think LEGO should make, and subscribe and turn on those notifications to get notified about my future uploads. Okay, let's get into this. At number 10, I'm going to pick the Cloud City Cloud Car. I believe this is iconic from episode 5. When they get to Bespin, I believe that this is a vehicle that is easily recognizable. A set has come out of this before. It came as a singular set. I believe it was 2002. Could be wrong on that. And then we also got an iteration, I believe, in the Master Builder Series UCS set. Might have to double check that, but I believe it did happen. I would also think this would have a really nice, slick, smooth design, and it's just a good classic Star Wars vehicle. The figures I think should be included in this set are Lando and Lobot. You can throw a Bespin pilot in there, but I think those two figures would be bestly suited. At number 9, we have the AAT. I think this is easily recognizable from episode 1. It'd be a great shelf piece next to other UCS sets. And overall, I think this is a super iconic vehicle. If you love Star Wars from like the 2003 series, it was in there quite a bit. And then from the Clone Wars, you have the more separatist version of it. The figures I believe should come in this set is a Gungan warrior and a battle droid. Pretty simple. At number 8, we have the Clone Turbo Tank, or the Juggernaut. This is a long shot, I get it, but here you go. Base it off episode 3, okay? Easily recognizable, and I can prove this because LEGO has made it a set on 3 different occasions. We got one in 2005, we got one in 2010, and then we got one in 2015. So I think it is more than reasonable to ask for a UCS version, but I'm saying that it would go great with the Venator, it would go great with potential other UCS sets that we may get, but it's just a long shot. I get it, but one can hope and dream. The figures would come with Luminara and Grievous. Super simple. I think it should be those two. Clear cut. Okay. Next up, at number 7, we're going to go with the ATTE. This has already been made a playstate 5 times. Okay, we got one in, I believe it was 2002. We got one in 2008. We got one in 2013. We got the Captain Rex one, I believe, in 2018. And then we just got the last one here. I think it was, what, 2023, 22, whatever. Same thing. But yeah, so it's time for a UCS model. Come on, LEGO. Let's do it. I personally, actually, I think we should get one based off episode 2. I think that would be pretty cool. And I think the figures that should come with this is a clone captain and a regular clone. I think it would be pretty cool. I think it would be an excellent shelf piece. And if they did that right, it would be so cool, man. It would be awesome. Let's go to number 6. We're going to go with the TIE Bomber. Yep. This is simply an iconic vehicle from Star Wars that would look amazing next to the TIE Interceptor and the TIE Fighter. This makes the most sense. Out of this entire list, if any of these are going to be made, it's probably this one. I could see them doing this without a single doubt. Figs, TIE Bomber pilot with a random astromech droid. There you go. You got a nice $240 UCS set. We did get a TIE Bomber this last year, so it's not out of the realm of reason. Let's move on to number 5. This is a personal favorite that will never happen, but It might happen, okay? I'm acknowledging that this is a pipe dream, okay? The General Grievous wheel bike. Come on. Would that not be freaking awesome, okay? I'm saying make this with a brick-built version of Grievous with the wheel bike. I mean, come on, right? I mean, that would be so cool. Okay, so we've gotten 2 sets of this. It's like I'm saying, it's not like completely out of question. Okay, we got one in 2005, and then we got one in 2014. Okay, we got 2 play sets. Okay, so with that in mind, it is possible that maybe one day this could happen. Is it going to? No, probably not. But it is also important to mention that we have also, to make this more realistic, we got a brick-built version of Grievous. I believe that was like, what, 2008 or 2009. It came with a little plaque, right? And then we also got one, it was, what, 2015 when they did those little buildable figures. So we've gotten a buildable Grievous 2 times, okay? So it could happen. It's not going to, but it could happen. Figures this would come with is Grievous and Obi-Wan, potentially, maybe in Magna Guard, but like, those are 2 that would definitely come in that set, if it were to be made. Let's move on to number 4. We're going to go with Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, and I'm actually surprised they have not made this a set yet. This is realistic, it's recognizable, it would be an amazing shelf piece, and then, like I said, I'm surprised this hasn't been made already. There are so many playsets. In fact, I literally can't even think off the top of my head. I mean, I know we started, what, 2005, then we got, you know, multiple iterations of other ones. I mean, think about it. Besides Anakin's, which I'm sure Interceptor-wise, we've gotten probably like 4 or 5 times. Think about like everybody else. We got Obi-Wan's, we've got Yoda's. I mean, come on, LEGO, it's time to put Anakin's Jedi Interceptor into LEGO form. I think it's that simple, okay? I know there's been some UCS mocks, and they look amazing. If the UCS model looks anything like them, day 1 buy, no question. Okay, moving on. Figs would be Anakin or R2. Very simple, clear cut. There you go. All right, let's move on to number 3. We're going to go with Anakins Pod Racer. This is the, and here's my argument. This is the icon of the revamp of Star Wars back in 1998, 1999. When they were advertising that movie, the Pod Racer was the forefront of like everything. Okay? It was blasted on everything. And so it's one of the more memorable parts of Episode 1. When I talk about Episode 1, everyone kind of drifts towards either the Duel of Fates or the Pod Race. There you go. That's one of the bigger parts. It's the main focus of that. We've gotten multiple playsets. We got one back in the early 2000s. I think it was 2000. Then we got one in 2011 that came with Saboba's Pod Racer. Then we got one for the 20th anniversary back in 2019. And so, yeah, I think we've gotten multiple polybags. So it's been made a playset multiple times. I would say if they wanted to take the extra step to make this even more crazy, do Anakin and Saboba's Pod Racer, I would pay more for both. That's simple. I think it would make the display better than having it as a standalone. But yeah, this would just make an excellent shelf piece. Seriously, it would be amazing. The figures, I would say Anakin and Qui-Gon. If it's Anakin's Pod Racer and Saboba's, I would say Anakin and Saboba. There you go. At number 2, I'm going to go with the Nebulon B Frigate. It's coming from someone who was one of the people who loved the idea of a UCS gunship but voted for the Nebulon B Frigate. I'm sure I'm going to get a few comments about that. But we were so close. It's one of the more memorable ships from Episode 5. It's a personal favorite of mine, being the Medical Frigate. It's just one of those ships that just resonated with me. I just thought it looked pretty cool. It's a kind of an odd looking ship. It's kind of establishing the last shot of the movie too. My problem with this, it'd be kind of hard to structure as a stable model, and one of the praises I would have for this is I think it would also display and look good on its own. I don't think it would need a bunch of other UCS sets to make it look good. I think this is a set that would effectively look great on its own. I do know that LEGO addressed the demand for this model with the little exclusive that they released, which if you really want it, it's like $150 on eBay right now if you want to buy it sealed, or like $80 used. So if you really want it that bad, you can go buy it. But I want a big version of it. I mean, 350, 400, 500, who cares? I want a big version. I think it would look awesome. That's my opinion. Okay? I think the figures should be a medical droid and Leia. I think that's pretty easy. Or add Luke with like out his hand or something like that. Or make a cool custom print with like the little metal fidget things going on where they're trying to adjust his hand. I think that would be pretty cool. But I don't think we're ever going to get LEGO hand printing. But at number 1, I've been waiting. Please, LEGO, please. I want it so bad. And I am not willing to spend $1,000 on the previous model. And I think that narrows that down pretty good. I want a second LEGO Death Star UCS model. Am I clear on that? Alright. The question is when, not if. They are going to do this again. They are. Okay? It's just when are they going to do it? Getting a full-scale UCS version of the Death Star 1 or 2, I just want one, I don't care which version it is, would be amazing. It's one of the most iconic parts of Star Wars, and it would be the centerpiece of any LEGO collection. If you got that, it would gravitate your eyes towards it. You would naturally just look at it. It's cool. It could be big. It could be amazing. It's that simple. I think LEGO, as a business decision, make the right choice and produce this set. They keep pumping out these $500, $600, $700, $800 sets at the end of the year. Next year, 2025, we're gonna get Jango Fett's Slave 1. Come on, LEGO, let's get a Death Star in the second half of the year. Okay. With that being said, I think the figures that would come in the set are pretty simple. It would be Darth Vader and Tarkin for the Episode 4 version. If it was based off Episode 6, it'd be Darth Vader and the Emperor. There you go. That was a pretty short video, but I think it covers the 10 sets I believe LEGO should make UCS models of. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. But more importantly, if you disagree with me, also let me know in the comments. Let's have some friendly discourse and determine what are the sets that LEGO should make into UCS form. If you enjoy the video, please like the video, comment down below like I just stated, subscribe for future videos, and turn on those notifications to get notified about future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great and wonderful day.